Hey, Savvy Social Workers. So this video is going to be explaining how to schedule a session on my booking site. Once you arrive here, you will be greeted by this disclaimer letting you know that the individual and supplemental sessions are for people who are testing within the next 2 months. The exception to that is for people who have recently taken the exam and did not pass and are preparing to take it again, whether that be having to wait the 90 days or whatever. You can still schedule here. Now, the new program changes as of November 1st are specific to the supplemental sessions, which will now be at a 2-session max. This does not include the initial session that we do together. Following the initial session, if you are interested in booking supplemental sessions, you will be able to book 2 supplemental sessions. I would advise that you spread these sessions out according to what your test date is, maybe scheduling one midway through and then the other one towards the end of your study journey. This is another reason why I have added in more group sessions, weekly group sessions, so that in between individual sessions, if you're interested and you still want to get that practice or instruction, you have the option to join the group sessions. The group sessions are really informative as well as affordable. So the clients that I have now that I have been working with, they are grandfathered in until the end of the year, December 2023, after which this will go into effect for everyone. But any new clients that I get as of November the 1st, you will have a 2-session supplemental max, so we can work that out and talk about how to spread those sessions out in addition to group sessions if you are interested. Now, getting to the scheduling part, you must book an initial session before you book a supplemental session. You don't necessarily have to book a consultation. That is totally up to you. If you want to ask questions, if you want to see if my services are right for you or what have you, feel free to book a consultation, but that is not a requirement in any way. You do not need to book an initial session before joining group sessions. You can join group sessions at any point, whether you have a test date or not, whether you have had an initial session or not. Groups are just open for anyone at any time. So you book the initial session first, and then from there is where you will book the follow-up supplemental sessions. Be sure when you're on this website to read all this information. I'm not going to go through all of it because I just basically want to show you how the scheduling works. When you come in, I have it to where you can click on consultation if that's what you're interested in booking, initial session, a one-on-one session, the group coaching session, and the quick sessions. You must click on the appropriate session that you are trying to book because a different calendar will show up for each one. So for instance, if you are interested in booking an initial session, you will book there. As of now, today is November the 10th, and there is 1 session available. Now, how this works, my schedule shows out for a max of 15 days. So a lot of people email me and they are saying that, hey, I see that you're booked up for the rest of the month, for the rest of the year. And I just want to make clear that that is not correct. What that does mean is that I am booked through the next 2 weeks because my schedule only shows through 15 days. So I am not at leisure in my personal or my professional life to open my schedule up just indefinitely or even for a month and have sessions just booked up for an entire month. That will not work for me professionally or personal. So the max that I can do is 2 weeks. However, when you come in and you don't see any appointments, that doesn't mean that I'm booked up through the end of the month. That only means that I'm booked up through the next 2 weeks. So as of now, this one appointment that's here, that is showing all that I have available for the next 15 days. Okay, so let's just say that you are wanting to book an initial session for this week. So I do initial sessions on Wednesdays and Fridays. So good days to check for initial sessions would be the previous days to that, which would be Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? So, but it has to be, you can check every day, but what's going to show will be 15 days, through 15 days prior to that day. So let's just say that you want to book, you see that this is all I have right now. Now, today is the 10th. Let me explain that. Today is the 10th. And my availability is open through the 25th, which is 15 days. However, you do not see any availability here because I am off Thursday for Thanksgiving and Friday, which is Black Friday, and as well as the weekend. So that's why there's nothing showing here. But let's say you wanted to book for an initial session on the 29th. Well, 15 days before the 29th is the 14th. So that means on the 14th, the 29th availability will be coming open. On the 15th, the 30th availability will become open. And that's how it works for each of the respective sessions. So if you're trying to book a supplemental session, I do supplemental sessions on Tuesdays and Fridays. Good days to look for that are Mondays and Thursdays. However, people change their appointments all the time. So that's why I tell people to check every day. So let's say that you wanted to book a supplemental session on Tuesday the 28th. Well, 15 days before that will be the 13th. So that means on the 13th, 15 days of availability will show. The newest day will be the 28th. So the only reason why I'm telling you to look at the newest day, because usually all the other days in between are taken. So that's all it means. So the spots do go by fast. So I also would like to mention for people who book the sessions and then they need to reschedule, I have absolutely no issue with you rescheduling. However, my rescheduling policy is you have to schedule in 12 hours or more, 12 hours more in advance. Don't go to your appointment and just cancel it.